Braun recently opened up in an unexpected and honest way about the long-running drama with pop superstar Taylor Swift, shedding light on the origins and complexities of their public feud that has captivated fans and the music industry alike. The controversy traces back to 2019 when Braun, a 43-year-old retired music manager and producer, acquired Big Machine Records, the Nashville-based label that owned the masters of Taylor Swift's first 6 albums. This move ignited a firestorm of backlash from Swift and her loyal fanbase, sparking accusations of betrayal and a bitter public dispute that played out over social media and headlines worldwide. During his appearance on the Diary of a CEO podcast on Monday, June 9, Braun took the opportunity to clarify his side of the story with surprising candor and reflection. When asked about the Taylor Swift incident, Braun initially responded with a laugh, joking, "What happened?" but soon shifted to a more serious tone. He explained that when he first acquired Big Machine Records from Scott Borchetta, he truly believed it would be a positive step that would bring him closer to all the artists on the label, including Taylor. "I thought I was going to work with all the artists on Big Machine," Braun said. "I thought it was going to be an exciting thing." He revealed that before the acquisition he and Swift had met only a handful of times, 3 or 4 times, to be exact, with one meeting years earlier that he described as a really great engagement. Braun's initial interactions with Swift were cordial and professional, without any sign of the intense conflict that would later define their relationship. However, Braun acknowledged that the dynamics were complicated by the fact that he managed other artists with whom Swift did not have good relationships, notably Kanye West and Justin Bieber. He understood that this could create tension. "I had a feeling this is where my arrogance came in. I had a feeling she probably didn't like me because I managed them," he admitted. Despite this suspicion, Braun had hoped that once the acquisition was public, Swift would reach out, they would get to know each other and possibly collaborate moving forward. But Swift's response was starkly different from what Braun anticipated. Shortly after the sale was announced, Taylor posted an open letter on Tumblr expressing her dismay and anger over the sale of her music catalog without her knowledge or consent. Braun described his reaction to her letter as shock, revealing that he had not expected such a strongly worded public statement. The situation escalated quickly, and what Braun thought would be a professional business transaction turned into a deeply personal feud played out on a global stage. Looking back, Braun said the experience taught him valuable lessons about fame, public scrutiny, and the power of empathy. He admitted that before the incident he had never truly grasped the emotional toll that such public criticism and backlash could take on an artist, especially one as globally renowned as Taylor Swift. "I never knew what criticism like that felt like," he reflected. "Having that experience allows me to have empathy for the people I worked with who I would always say, 'Yeah, I understand.' But I never knew what it was like to be on the global stage like that." Braun also expressed that the controversy gave him a new awareness of the fragility of reputation and the often one-sided nature of public judgment. "All the praise I had received up until that moment was not deserved," he said, "and all the hate I got after that moment was not deserved, because none of these people knew me." He described this harsh reality as a gift of pain, a painful but eye-opening experience that forced him to confront his own vulnerabilities and gain a deeper understanding of the human side of the industry. Throughout the podcast, Braun came across as someone who had grown significantly from the ordeal, moving past bitterness to focus on empathy and self-awareness. He acknowledged the complexity of the situation and the challenges inherent in managing relationships within the music industry, where personal histories and business interests often collide. "Everything in life is a gift," he said, emphasizing that even difficult experiences can offer valuable lessons. His comments also shed light on the broader issue of artist rights and control over their own work, a topic that has gained prominence in recent years. Swift's struggle to regain control of her masters and re-record her early albums has inspired many artists to speak out about ownership and creative freedom. While Braun was the buyer in this scenario, his reflections suggest that the situation was not as clear-cut as it might have seemed from the outside. Braun's candidness provides a rare glimpse behind the curtain of one of the most publicized disputes in music history. It reminds us that beyond the headlines and fan wars, the people involved are navigating complex emotions, professional pressures, and personal growth. Whether or not Braun and Swift will ever fully reconcile remains to be seen, but his remarks hint at a desire for understanding and healing, even if only from his side. In a world where social media often amplifies conflict and divides opinions, Braun's openness about his mistakes and lessons learned is a refreshing reminder of the power of humility and empathy. His story underscores the idea that fame and success do not shield anyone from pain or misunderstanding, and that sometimes, It takes the harsh light of public scrutiny to reveal what truly matters beneath the surface.